What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, we're going to build our first owner Premier League Managerial Masterpiece team. Hopefully we can put together a nice team to go ahead and play with. Leave a thumbs up on the video if you're enjoying the content. Man, we had a shocker in Rivals yesterday, man. We're doing good in champs. We're 9-1, and I'm going to end up playing to gold 1 minimum this week because I need to, right? But I've first of all, I played some bad FIFA. Okay, I just want to get that out there. The game got in my head. I was making silly choices. I just wasn't thinking rationally. I was playing frustrated, and it ended up leaving me in a situation of since Thursday, going from 2097 skill rating down to 1949, and we finished on, what was that, 13,800 points, which is not enough to get rank 1, which means we are going to get rank 2 this week, right? Which is okay, right? 2 rare mega packs, especially because we can now focus on getting up to 20 wins, getting 2 100k packs, so 2 100ks, 2 rare megas. Still going to be an all right rewards day, right? Assuming that I can even get to 20 wins. Because who knows, man? Who knows? However, I just want to show you guys a little bit about what happened with me through my last 8 games. Through my last 8 games, right? My last 8 games of Rivals, and I had 1 left, which I just played champs for because I was already, like, done. I tweeted about it as well. And I tweeted to EA, and I said, hey, guys, I feel like matchmaking in Rivals could possibly use a little update or something. 7 out of 8 games against considerably high-skilled opponents, and 1 out of 8 against what would be considered an even or fair game. And I want to show you guys these and just take you through everybody's frustrations, right? Now, first of all, I understand matchmaking. I understand like in divisions, right? Like I'm in Division 1, my opponent's in Division 1. You could consider that fair. That's just not the way it works, right? The way it works is the skill rating. You should match up against someone with a similar skill rating, and then it will expand the parameters to try and find you a quick game and a good connection within a game. So my opponents, now this first opponent here had 98 skill rating higher than me, which even though just on Thursday I was at 2097, I would think is fair to say 100 points, especially in Division 1, is considerably higher. And somebody tweeted me in response and made a very valid point that 100 skill points in Division 1 is wildly different to, say, 100 skill points in Division 3, because 4 wins in Division 3 will get you 100 skill points, but it's like 8 or 9 wins if you match up against fair people. But you can see there, I only lost 11 skill rating. If I would have won, obviously against a much higher skilled opponent, I wouldn't have won quite as much, but he probably only got like 4 or 5 or 6 skill rating, right? So it takes a lot of extra time to go up through the games. So that was opponent number 1. Opponent number 2 had 2028 skill rating to my 1954, which isn't a wildly unbalanced game, but still notable that he's like 70, 80 skill rating points higher than me. Opponent number 3 had 2055, and these aren't in like exact order. They're a little bit out of order because you can see me just lose like my skill rating going up or whatever. But this guy, again, like almost 100 skill points better than me, and we matched him. And once again, it wouldn't even be that bad matching against 2055s or 2028s or 2049s if also I was matching against some, 1850s and 1880s and 1900s. I'd be fine. I'd be like, okay, we got unlucky in the matchmaking run that time. Don't worry about it. Next game, we'll get lucky. We'll get a fairer match. This was the fairest match the whole time. He has 15 skill rating less than me, which I think is an unbelievably fair game, like fair match. Obviously, that's without being bang on, about as close as it can get. And we won that game comfortably, would you believe? After that, we carried on playing. I'm now at 1957. My opponent has 2132. He's like 180 skill points ahead of me. We also played somebody with 2,417 skill rating when my skill rating was 1949, right? And because I lost to him and only lost 2 points, it also means that the next game isn't even that much easier because I'm only losing 2 points. So, you know what I mean? So there was another one. The next guy had 2,000 skill rating when I had 1947. That's also a fairly close matchup. Like 50 points or so is all right. But once again, why is it the 50 points for him in his favor? You know what I mean? Why can't I get a 1900 guy or an 1880 guy or an 1870 guy? And then this guy here, 2181, literally kicked off, passed it around a little bit, kicked it out and quit, and cost me a game where I didn't get any points. And he had almost 2200 skill points. And so whilst on the one hand, as I said at the start, I fully take responsibility for the fact that not only was I playing terribly, I let the game get to me, and I had the wrong team out, man. Oh, I had the wrong team out. But I just got so screwed in matchmaking like never before. And this weekend, I went back through my stream on Thursday and on Friday where I was playing Rivals and some of the co-op stuff with Channy. And in just 4 games from all 20... Well, it was 25 Rivals games in total. From 4 out of 25 Rivals games did I match someone with lower skill rating. And in 21 of 25 Rivals games did I match someone with higher skill rating. And that's absurd. If the split was like 10-15 or 12-13 or even like 11, even like 16-9 or something, that's fine. But 21 better opponents to 4 lesser opponents, it just wasn't my week. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on it. After I've come out of Rivals, I changed the team massively. And I want to show you guys the team that we changed to and how impactful it's been. That's not the team that I changed to. That's the guy that I played this guy for my 9th win to go 9-1. And man, what a team. Neymar, Mbappe, Ronaldo. He subbed off Gelson for Messi. He had Lone Zidane, Red Kimmich, Red Zaha, and Red Messi. He had an incredible team. But I want to show you the team that I changed to, why I changed to it, what the tactics are, and what difference it had just straight away in my play. Right, and so we switched to this team, okay? We've got Iñaki Williams, Ansu Fati. We put De Jong in. We've still got Dembele. We went back to Allen. We've still got Son. And we went for a Premier League backline. Now, Walker's red card, so I've got Tavernier in for a game. But I'll actually probably put like Wan-Bissaka or something in there. And then on the bench, I went with Adama Traore, Hakimi, Atal. You noticing a different theme here? So no more Sissoko with terrible defending. No more Mole, who is very good, but I don't have the players to fit him into the team properly. No more Lacazette with terrible pace. Now, we are looking at, once Walker's in the team, from like to a man, right? We are looking at 99 acceleration and sprint speed, 88 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, 94 acceleration, 96 sprint speed, 94 and 95 on him, 90 and 90 on him. Allen, the slowest player by some distance with 82 and 74. We've got Dembele with 96 and 95. We've got Ansu Fati with 96 and 93. We've got Iñaki Williams with 98 and 97. And we've got Heung-min Son with 92 and 89. I have gone from having 3 or 4 slow players and with fairly bad defense to having just pace everywhere. As much as I love Lima and Long, specifically Long, Long's one of those players for me, guys, that makes me wish there was no chemistry in this game, right? I would love to play with this card in every single game, right? Just no matter what. I would love to just be able to play with him, but you just can't, right? Lima, however, I think I had a little bit of blinkers on with him because he's not good, right? Yes, he's fast. He had 99 pace. Yes, he has very good physicals. His defensive stats, even with a shadow, just not good enough, right? 82 defensive awareness it's just poor. Like, he's just always out of position. His passing being so bad as well just meant that we just didn't have options with him, man. We gave the ball away so much. Like, I just felt like he was a liability. So it's a shame because this guy right here, I love him a lot. Brilliant. 68 games on him already. With a shadow, he's a top tier defender. Good physicals, good defending, good pace, good dribbling, decent passing for a centre-back. I love him a lot. I just can't use him, right? Just can't use him because we've got no one to link him to. And again, I wish there was no chemistry. I wish icon chemistry was available to every player. So we built this team, basically. And this guy, brilliant, right? Way better defensive stats than Sissoko. Way better dribbling, way better passing, better pace, good physicals. This guy's always been a beast. You know, he's actually a monster in the game. I don't know why I keep switching out of him. Iñaki Williams with the pace up front, really nice. Really enjoying having him. Ousmane Dembele is very, very good. He's let me down a couple of times missing sitters. And I think I would prefer to start Promes, which I can do if I get rid of... I don't know how I can do it, but I'm pretty sure I can do it because we have De Jong. I think I can start Promes one way or another. And Heung-min Son's always been goated. But this man right here, I can't believe I didn't use him at striker sooner. He's outrageous up front. Like, honestly, brilliant. I think in the 6 games of Foot Champs that I played with him at striker, I genuinely think he scored like 15 goals and got like 8 assists. He's outrageous good. I'm such a fool for believing in myself, essentially. I'm such a fool for believing that I could use players like Mollet and Lacazette's storyline card and have success in this game and at a high level. I'm just a fool for believing it. You just can't, right? So this team is definitely the most meta team we've got. I'm looking forward to getting Neymar into the team when we can, and we'll change the team around a little bit just to accommodate Neymar. I don't know how I'll do it, but we will do it. I'm gutted, man. I'm gutted that we can't use someone like Mollet in the team because I love this man. Look at that, 78 goal contributions in 92 games, 4-star, 4-star, insane in-game stats. It's just impossible to fit him into the team with the way I play FIFA. It's just impossible. In fact, the way that I can get Promes in is, imagine that's Hector Bellerin. We put Iñaki down there. We put De Jong there. We put Promes there. Because I think Promes is considerably better than Ousmane Dembele. So Ansu on 7. Iñaki will be on 10 because Bellerin will also be there and will be on 10. So that will give us 8, 9, 10 more chemistry. We'll get 11, 12 more chemistry there. We'll get back up to like the high 90s, if not into 100. And it will be brilliant to have Promes, man. Like I said, I think he's better than Ousmane Dembele. I know he only has 5-star, 4-star, and Ousmane has 5-star, 5-star. But if we compare the two of them, let's ignore chem styles for the time being. Dembele has more pace, not too much more sprint speed, but a lot more acceleration. He's got 5 worse positioning, 6 worse finishing, 1 better shot power, 3 less long shots, and then volleys and penalties just don't matter. He's got more long passing, less short passing, more curve, but way less vision. Dribbling, he's favoured in dribbling. He has not by much though. His actual dribbling is way more. But then Promes has way better physicals, much more aggression, more strength, much more stamina, better jumping. Like Promes is great. Obviously, we can't put him in right now because we just don't have that Hector Bellerin, and I think it'll be a case of not being able to do that either until. Oh, actually, if we do that, oh no, wait, I need Kyle Walker out of the team, don't I? Derp. Yeah, if we do that, yeah, we won't be able to get Bellerin for a while, right? Basically, but what we're gonna do today, and I guess the day will be just one or two games, is we're gonna be building a team for that Hector Bellerin, and then I don't know. Do I want to put the Foot Champs games in? I think I will put the Foot Champs games in, but yeah, it's going to be a weird one. We're going to basically just bear with me, I suppose. But yeah, we're going to go for EPL 77. So the rules are quite simple. You need maximum 3 silvers. Now we could use Vidra and Che Adams. You need a maximum 77 rated squad, and it needs to be all Premier League basically. So we're going to put in some of our lower tier, very good Premier League players. And we're going to see what we've got and how easy it is going to be for us to set this up to a 77 rated squad. Obviously for the silvers, we could use those guys. I don't think I will. I think I'm going to have to go to like some lower silver players. I just want to put some of these guys on the bench because they're going to go into the bench. Now, let's have a look. We have got Genduzi's not bad. Simicast is a brilliant guy to have at left back. Dan James is brilliant to have in the team as well. Could use Matthew Genduzi at this stage. Haven't got anyone else there that I'm too interested in. Ainsley Maitland-Niles not too bad. We've got Nathan Ake and Adama Traore, who are 1,000,000% going into this team. We've got Diego Jota, who's definitely a really, really good shout for the squads. Sissoko and even Doucouré, or Doucour. I don't know how you guys say his name. Ndombele is a good option. We've got... Ollie's not bad. You know, Ferran Torres is actually a decent shout. Fred is brilliant. Richarlison is brilliant. Ale, not really my guy. Regulon and Rodrigo, not bad. We can pop in Fabianski, but we're going to use Pope. Anyone else in here? Yeah, Ferran Torres is not a bad option. We'll have a look real quick when we run out of places, which I think we have done. So let's put Pope in. Let's have a look. So we're at 79 rated right now, which is obviously too high. But let's just fill this team in and see who we would actually want. So I definitely don't want... would I prefer Doucouré or Fred? Fred's a bit faster, but Doucouré's got better physical. Sorry, no. Yeah, better physical, better defending, better shooting, worse passing, worse dribbling. Regulon would go left back. Jota would go there. He would go there. He would go there. So Nathan Ake obviously is going in instead of Fred. That's still 79 rated squad. Now this is why it's difficult, because we can get rid of Gray and we can put in some random low rated silver, right? Boom, he goes in. That's still a 79 rated squad. So if we put in James over Ferran Torres, that's still a 79 rated squad. Well, I want to use Adama Traore anyway. I actually don't have a right... Didn't I pick up a right back? Oh, I have Simicast that we could pop in at left back. That takes us down to a 78 rated squad. Now, the thing is if I got rid of Che Adams and Vidra, Genduzi's not really like the one. Ndombele's not the one. If I got rid of those two and instead put in two low-tier silver players, just any silvers, just as long as they're 65 rated, that might bring the team rating down to 77. It doesn't. It's still 78. So I have to reduce the team somewhere. And it's a shame that we can't have... We can play Che Adams instead of Rodrigo. And then we can't obviously have this many silvers. So we'd have to get rid of him and put in a low-rated gold and hope that it brings the team down to 77, which it doesn't. And so then we could also put in Vidra and get rid of this guy and put in another low-rated gold, which, do you know what? Isn't too bad of a team. That's still 78 rated. God damn. So it might have to be Pope that goes. We might have to put like either Henderson or Fabianski's base card in or something like that. What have we got? So definitely don't want Ryan. Henderson's not bad. Fabianski's really not bad. Good positioning, good handling, good diving. So he brings it down. That's enough. Just one position. So that as a team, guys, would I want Ake and Bolly as my two centre-backs? Bolly's like mad slow. Who else have we got in the Premier League here at centre-back position that's 80 rated or less? Not really anyone. That would be my team. Now, Jota, 5-star, 4-star. Adama Traore, outrageous pace. Regulon feels like a waste. I feel like I would actually prefer to get Regulon out, get Ainsley Maitland-Niles in, or Fredericks if we've got him, or Hector Bellerin. Why on earth not? Because now we can actually upgrade a little bit. So we could put, for example, James onto the bench. Still 77 rated. Boom. We could probably put like a Rodrigo onto the bench. No, that's not enough. What about a Richarlison? No, that's not enough. I wonder what else we could put onto this bench. We could definitely get like another player in here for this. What low-rated players have we got? Doesn't have to be Premier League, but we might as well stick with a full Premier League squad, right? What have we got down here? Lamela, Aurier. I'm not really interested in any of these guys. Allaire, Already got Jota in there. Let's take the Premier League badge off and just go for our golds. Have a look. Who's like low rated but real overpowered? Obviously, Dembele's a bit too high rated. Let me set this to gold rares. It's never going to be a common, is it? What do we got? Maybe like 5 stars. Oh, could do like a Gelson Martins. Maybe he's a bit too high rated at 80 some odd, isn't he? What about Anthony here? 90 pace. 4-star, 2-star. Not interested in that. Johnny Mallon. Could go with Bamba. 4-star, 4-star. Nice stats. Nice dribbling. Nice pace. Could go with Servi actually as well. 4-star, 3-star. Really nice dribbling on him. And really nice pace on Servi. We could go with Sarr. 4-star, 2-star. Not really good. Not really keen on his dribbling. I like Servi actually. He looks alright. And now we're getting into like the lot of higher level of player where I don't think we can fit them into the team. Let's try that Servi and see if he's going to work for us. Let's pop him in there. Let's swap him around. Not enough. All right, so we basically, this is where we're at. We've got Dan James on the bench. We're going to have Vidra and Che Adams up front. Sissoko and Doucouré in the midfield. Good defensive setup, man. Jota and Traore on the wings. Bellerin, Bolly, Ake, and man, there's got to be someone better. There's got to be someone better. Even a fullback that we can put in. And Bolly. And at right back, we've got... So 80 rated, like Aurier I wouldn't want. Left back. Zinchenko I wouldn't want. Chilwell is too high rated. And then centre back. We just don't have anyone. And right wing back, we got Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who just doesn't have very good defending, man. Well, we're going to risk that. So that's going to be the team. I'm going to go ahead and do all the tactics up and stuff, and then we're going to get into a game and see how it goes. But that is not a bad squad, man. It's really nice to have, first of all first owner players in here, but second of all, that Vidra and Che Adams up front are going to be nice, man. They're going to be tasty with Dan James on as a sub. But yeah, that is going to be the squad. Let's get into some action. So guys, before we get into some Foot Champs games, let us see about playing one of these games with this. So the Premier League player is there. Premier League wins, win 15, score 30, assist 20, assist from a cross in 4 matches, and score a finesse goal in 6 matches. Shouldn't be too difficult because you should get the goals and assists and things like that just on the way. And yeah, silver players, exactly 3. Let's get our Premier League manager in there. Oh, Mikel, my guy. My team's nice. I haven't put chem styles on everybody yet. But you know what? Che Adams deserves a chem style. We could go Hawk with him if I've got one. I know I have. I think Hawk's going to be quite tasty on him, you know. It's going to make him 95 sprint speed, 94 acceleration, 98 shot power. Woo! He's silver. He's silver. He's basically not silver. Let's get into a game. God knows what kind of players we're going to come up against. You know, when we did the French League one, we had a lot of like base common golds in our starting lineup, which allowed us to have Mbappe and another big player. I wonder if people are going to go for like really low rated players like Davies, even like Minamino, like who's that right back? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. And then he's got some rando at left back. He's got Fredericks. Oh my God, this guy's team is weird. Yeah, I wonder if people are going to go for like some weird teams. Just so that they can factor in like a super player. I'm more than happy to play with this team that we've got here the whole time. I think Doucouré and Bolly are definitely going to be problems for us at one stage or another. You know, we're never going to come up against always people that have just got like balanced squads, I suppose. We don't have 5-star skillers up front. I don't even think we have 4-star skillers up front, to be fair. But we've got some quality in our team. We're playing with these 2 silver stars, which I really, really am a massive fan of. Because why get them if not to use them? You know what I mean? Why sit there and use a boring Richarlison and Rodrigo when we can sit here and use, you know, oh God, that'd be a goal. When we can use these silver stars, man. What, you know, why not? Now, obviously, I've been playing with some 5-star skillers and stuff, so I'm going to have to get into the habit of remembering that I'm not doing that right now. Here's Jota into Vidra, into Adams, or Fredericks just gets him. Man, this guy hasn't subbed off his left back. I've really got to use and abuse that. It's a good tackle from NepentheZ, because we've got Adama down here. Yeah, and he's got this guy, Matthews, there, who has no standing. Now we've got that far post on. There it is, Vidra! There it is, the cross from Adama Traore all the way through to Vidra. Bangs that in the back of the net, and that is scoring from a cross in one of the games. Now we need to work on getting a finesse shot. Here's Adams. Oh, ref. He's taking his legs clean out there. And Bones VQ. I have a feeling, yeah, he's gone. He couldn't even be bothered to wait for the pause, guys. He's just outie. He's just gone. I think he just switched his console off there. I think he was like, yeah, let me pause and quit. No, sod it. It's taking too long. Let me just quit. And that is the pattern of play, isn't it? Adama Traore down the right, all the way across to Vidra. And my main man, Bones, is gone. Does it keep the goal there? Yeah, here it is. And that's what all I was saying there as well, is like he's got that West Bromwich Albion cam at left back. So I thought to myself, let's just abuse it down there. Look at that ball. I mean, look at where I've aimed at with the RB cross. That's like, man, such a dumb cross. I mean, that is a dumb cross. I mean, fair play. That is like, that split the defence. And then Vidra puts it in the back of the net. And there you go. So just as easy as that, we've got 1 of 15 wins, 1 of the goals, 1 of the assist crosses. The only thing we didn't do in that game is get the finesse shot goal. Other than that, I think we worked on absolutely everything else. All in one fell swoop. 1 out of 15, 1 out of 30, 1 out of 20, 1 out of 4. You love to see it. And I did something else there as well. Completed an objective. God knows what. Oh, daily objective. Some XP there. I am going to have to go and do some squad battles games. I want to get week 1 silver out of the way. We'll probably do it over Monday and Tuesday. But for the rest of today's video, guys, it's going to be some FUT Champs games, man. Like I said to you guys, we've absolutely obliterated the opportunity of Div 1 Rank 1 in Rivals. But in FUT Champs, I'll show you guys here. We've got 9 wins currently, and I've played just 10 games. We've got 20 remaining. So there's a chance of a really good finish. I just know that with the way I've been playing this week, which hasn't been good, when we start getting up to that 14, 15 win mark, we're going to start coming up against quality players, and that's when it'll be a true test. So, yeah, for now, guys, let's get into some more FUT Champs action. All right, guys, welcome back to the road to glory. I was going to put some FUT Champs gameplay in today. I'll actually put it in tomorrow, guys, all right? Because I didn't realize that this video was already about 30 minutes long. So if we put more FUT Champs gameplay in, it will be like a 40, 50-minute video, and we're just not on for that today. So we'll put the gameplay in tomorrow. I played a fair few games just without recording. It was super late when I recorded the intro and stuff to that video, so I just played a fair few games. And I gotta be honest, guys, I'm loving this, man. We've already got 6 wins out of 15. I'll show you the most recent records here. 22 of the 30 goals, 19 of the 20 assists, and 4 of the 6 finesses. And we already did the crosses. The crosses were easy. And I can't explain how enjoyable these things are. The fact that there's a team restriction is what, for me, makes it the most enjoyable. Because even if I come up against a solid player, I know that he can't have some, like, exceptionally better team than me, right? He can have a very similar team. Maybe he could sacrifice some players somewhere for some better players somewhere else, in which case my well-balanced team will be, will be good to play with. And I just really like that aspect of things. I like the fact that there's, I'm not facing Mbappe and Neymar every game. I know that's rich coming from me because I bring the lone Mbappe on into friendlies where I can, but we're not playing like the Mendy, Varane, Van Dijk, Semedo kind of setup every game, and it's just refreshing. I like it. So I'm 10-1 now in champs. I just went and lost in the draft final as well. Got the coin reward, which was nice, a 25k pack, a regular players pack, and 20,000 coins is what we got. So another nice little addition to the balance there, which is obviously fantastic. 20k coins, better than most walkouts, to be fair. And then, yeah, in terms of our most recent results. As I say, I lost one, I won 7, and what's just brilliant about it is just rage quits come all over the place. And again, it's because it doesn't matter so much, because it's so less, because it literally just doesn't matter. People just quit all over the place, and it's not like salty quit. It's like, oh look, like as you can see from my results, I'm 4-1 down, no point playing on. I'm 2-0 down, I'm 4-0 down, I'm 6-1 down, no point playing on. So we end up losing 1-4-3. And then obviously I've won 6 altogether. So the one that you saw and one more, which was also a rage quit, I literally scored a goal, he quit straight away. We lost the one of them 4-3 in the 90th minute too. We then won 4-1, 2-0, 4-0, and 6-1, which is really, really nice. And I think, can we, view to detailed stats. I think I love this stat section, man. I just wish that we would see more of this. Isn't that very peculiar? Look at the goals that I've conceded, guys. I have never, ever, in 400 goals conceded a goal in the top left quadrant of the goal. That is very peculiar. That is very peculiar. It makes me feel like, because I concede most of my goals, 55% of my goals on the right-hand side, maybe I should start moving my keeper that side every time and just try and save it there. My fastest goal is 4 minutes, 1 second. The goal I've conceded the fastest, 13 minutes, 13 seconds. You can see again, 90 plus goals are 4% and 3%, and the rest of it, like most of the goals, come in the first sort of 30 minutes there. My shot conversion is a little bit better. I've had 5 more penalties, 2 more free kicks have been scored, lots more long range goals and lots more short range goals as well. And then in terms of the build up here, my opponents typically go down the middle, not down the wing, which again would suggest that I should focus more on down the middle kind of defensively. My attempts on target success rate is 86%, which is obviously really, really nice. My opponents is 86. My attempts, what's that? My crossing attempts, oh, that's ground passing. So my crossing attempts is 39. My opponents is 48. So I'm obviously picking wrong crosses. My dribbling is better than my opponents. And then defensively, blocked shots, mine are lower than my opponents. Interceptions, mine are higher than my opponents. Sliding tackles, mine are much higher than my opponents. And standing tackles, mine are much higher than my opponents as well. Offsides, I'm doing better. Fouls the same, yellows the same, reds the same in general. But I love the extra stats. And as I say, we're 10-1 in champs. I will be back just for the 6 p.m. content, just to see what it is. But yeah, for now, guys, that is where we're at. All right, guys, so to end off today's Road to Glory, EA have dropped the new EFL Championship squad foundations. We're going to start working towards those as well. We're currently 11-2 in champs. I lost 1 on penalties after creating so many chances. But hey, it is what it is, right? It's c'est la vie, so they say. Yeah, to play for the new players, you need a championship squad. I think I've got quite a lot of championship players in the club. I think certainly some of the players are going for quite a lot. The goalkeeper, Foster, I know is right up there. So yeah, we've got some first owner players already, which is obviously very, very nice. I don't know, like, this is one of those ones where I don't know if I should sell them and do these championship players throughout the week going forwards, or if I should do it now, get them done, and then and then sell them and try and get as much as we can. But like Marshall, for example, he was 15k discard. He still is. Sarr is a little bit. Rooney's going to be quite a good price, to be fair. I'm sure he's like up in coins. Yeah, I mean, looking like 2 or 3k at least. Oh no, okay, under 2k. And who else? Who was I trying to sell? Yes, Sarr. Now you only need 7 players, but I'm going to go through my squad here and sell off a lot of the players because we're going to be able to make some coins. Not maybe lots of coins like this guy. I assume might be all right priced actually, because he's got pace. But either way, yeah, that's where we're at for today's video, guys. That is going to be the end for today. We'll build our EFL Championship team probably for Monday and go from there. Like now that there's players to play for here, I'm tempted, guys. Team of the week's not looking like incredible. There might be a Ronaldo. There will definitely be a Haaland. Mbappe did score 2, but now, you know, PSG lost, so he won't be getting a team of the week. There's, for me personally, other than a potential Ronaldo, there's no one outstanding that makes me think, oh yeah, let me push on hard. So I'm just going to play to 14 and then see where we're at. But I might go for that Bellerin and those objective players first, because I'm having fun doing that, and that's what this game should be about. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the Road to Glory for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. But for now, I'm out. Peace.